morning, colonists. Today is the version of La Masacre. It was a beautiful morning on March 5th, 1770, when all of a sudden shots fired between the colonists and the British Army, literally. It was a culmination of tensions in American colonies that had been growing as a cause of the royal troops first appearing to enforce the Townsend duties. Chaos occurred when the British troops nervously began shooting to the fierce crowd of protecting American colonists as if there were a possible attack against them. 5 people were instantly killed. Some say that this was an accident, while others say it was intentional. Tonight, we will find out the truth. Keep watching. And we have 2 guests. Hello, welcome. First of all, can you please introduce yourself?
Kitty Meredith. I'm a sheep owner in Boston.
I am Sir John Winthrop III, and I'm a ship owner in Boston.
Okay. Now, what I really want to know is, what were both of you doing during that day?
Well, I was walking by when I saw a newspaper article on the wall.
Okay. So what about that made you go there? What attracted you from that reading to go there?
Well, what attracted me was that we wanted to see what was going on, if it was true or not. Because we don't like the fact that they invaded our privacy. So we are concerned and we want to see what was going on.
Thank you for your account. Now please, Winthrop, tell us why you were there.
I was just walking by and I seen a couple of people in a mob throwing things at the soldiers.
Okay, all right. So now that we're getting into that part, what really happened that day?
Well, what really happened was when Private White swung his musket and it struck the side of this apprentice named Garrick.
What is your account?
From my account, these rapscallions were throwing things at the soldiers and provoking them to do something, and the soldiers defended themselves.
Interesting. What do you both think inside of such chaos? The shooting in specific, do you think it was intentional? And why?
I feel like it was intentional.
It was intentional.
Yes, because Garrick was just minding his own business, trying to get Private White to pay the money that he owed, and Private White got mad and he just swung his musket. From there it went downhill.
All right.
Lies. I think it was just unintentional because one of the soldiers was struck in the head and fell down, and I seen his musket go off as he fell to the ground. So why would he shoot from the ground? It makes no sense.
Interesting. I have here is Florida's painting of what happened that day. What do you think of such painting? Let me please take it out.
So much beauty. The
This painting.
that says the truth.
Okay, you think it says the truth?
Yes.
You think it's accurate of what really happened that day? Why?
I feel that it's accurate because so many people died that day for no reason.
For no reason.
Yes.
Okay.
So many of our colonists were injured.
Were injured. Were 5 were instantly killed, right?
Yes.
Were they all colonists?
Yes.
They were all
They were.
colonists. Okay, what do you think?
I believe that it shows that the colonists were unarmed, even though there's obvious eyewitnesses that corroborate my story that they were throwing things at the soldiers.
Now, thank you to both of you for your time and responses. I wish you the best of luck. For the break, we have another guest coming. Private White, British soldier that was there during the Boston Massacre. Welcome, Private White.
Thanks for having me.
Hello, welcome. Now, the first thing I want to know is, what were you doing there? I know you're a soldier, but why were you on duty? And also, what really happened that day?
I was with Captain Preston and about 11 other guys, and we just went to this customs house. It's a place where everybody goes, to pay their taxes. And we got there, and there was like 50 people riding around it. And the guy who lives in the customs house was like, "Oh my God, I'm so scared." So we just formed a little semicircle, and people started hitting us, and they started throwing things. And we were just there because these people were all freaking out, and I was just like, guys, let's chill. And my captain got my chillness. And he's like, Captain Preston was like, guys, let's just chill. We're all neighbors here. You guys just need to chill. Just pay your taxes. That's all you gotta do.
Okay.
But these people started just throwing things. And
Interesting. What do you think those people were throwing things? What do you think that incited such chaos?
they were
Why
so
did you
angry.
and the other soldiers begin shooting? Do you think it was intentional?
No, it was a mistake.
Why was it a mistake?
It's the darkest time in my life.
Why was it a mistake? Why do you think it was not intentional? Why do you think it gave you the right to shoot at people? What really happened?
It was a mistake, okay? Just standing there, we didn't want to fire or nothing, but everybody was egging us on. They were like, man, just shoot us. And they started throwing snow and rocks, and it was all a blur. I can't remember it all.
Do you think that the Townsend duties
That's why we were there. That's why we were there. I mean,
to enforce them?
to enforce them. Well, they were getting real angry about it, which I understand, because, money doesn't grow on trees, but
technically it does, but
you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. Okay. Well, thank you for your time and for your answers. I wish you the best of luck.
Thanks.
Go get yourself a beer, my dear man. And we're going to go to break now. Commercial time. We've clearly seen two contrasting sides of the story. Now let's analyze both sides of the story, but since there's not much time, we're just going to do a recap. Both of the colonists interviewed had both mixed feelings about what happened that day. One said it was intentional, the other one said it was an accident. Although we weren't sure what to believe, there's one truth about both of them. The tensions increased because of such event, not only between Britain and the colonists, but between colonists themselves. Now, the other side of the story, that was the British soldier, Private White, it just reviewed the kind of feelings now that not only the colonists are suffering, but also British soldiers. Now, after seeing everything everyone interviewed, the truth is for you to choose. Thank you, and see you tomorrow!